time has come for me to finally make a kukri video. Where do we start? A couple of metal detectors, especially Superzoo, has done a load of cooking videos in the past. Styles that I'm not familiar with, obviously, because we live in the UK. I think Axel's had a little go on Paul W. So I think it's my time to do a kukri video. I was shopping the other day. I like potatoes, which is there. It's a great vegetarian meal, this, actually, and people probably don't know this. I was a vegetarian for 17 years. Now I've seen the light, and now I eat bacon and beef burgers and chicken and all that stuff. Anyway, so most of my meals that I like is like potatoes and stuff in it, and people who know me personally know that I like Indian food, where I make a load of curries and stuff. I like to do a twist to them. Not many people know also from a young age I've always cooked my own meals and made them with a bit of a twist. Jackie will tell you that. We eat separate meals and I make these crazy little meals. So anyway, cut a long story short, this is a nice one, this, I think. It's going to be potatoes, and I found this sauce. Anyone who's got an Aldi in the UK, I've just seen this sauce on the shelf, which is the Chicken Delight sauce. But what interested me, it's a honey and mustard sauce. Okay, it's very thick. I think it's one of these like pasta baked sauces. So I thought, if I use potatoes and this sauce watered down very thinly, it had nice flavour to the potatoes. Okay, and obviously I like onions, mushrooms, garlic, and I've got some tinned carrots today. So my deal on this recipe is, I've got a bit of a roasting dish here. What I'm thinking of doing is adding a little bit of water to it, yeah, putting some margarine in, not butter, to melt it. I'm going to cut some onion up, layer that with it, finely slice potatoes like scallops, put them in there, add the sauce, water it down, and just layer it with mushrooms. I've got mixed salt and pepper there, you grind yourself, and some peppercorns. So I'm going to layer it. So what I'll do is, I'm just going to boil a kettle. I'm going to put some water in, put some margarine in, and I think I'll add some sauce actually to make it a bit watery, then I'll start layering the meal. Okay, so bear with me while I do that, and I'll come back to you in a second. Right, so what I've done is I've put a couple of forkfuls or spoonfuls of margarine in a dish, a bit of mixed salt and black pepper, and some grounded white pepper as well, because I like it a little bit of a kick, so it's nice and spicy. The kettle's just boiling, and I'll show you that in a second. Right, so what I've done is added some hot water. I mean, these aren't to measurements, these are just guessing. Okay, what I want to do is break that margarine down, mix it all in. Okay, next I'll add the sauce. Right, so I've stirred that in. I've added about less than half a jar of the sauce. It's 500 gram of sauce. Okay, just mix it in, which will make it like a not too heavy substance, just enough to flavour the potatoes. Right, I'm ready to add some of these carrots. What I normally do with these, I don't want them whole, I want them a bit smaller, so what you do is cut them in the tin with a knife, obviously. Right, add some of the carrots to the mix, probably a quarter of a tin of these. What I've done is added the whole onion is cut half of it, add that to the mix. Start to finely slice the mushrooms and add them to the mix. Then start cutting some garlic and potatoes. Right, so I'm going to add these finely chopped potatoes, scallops, and just layer it as I go, and I'll show you the finished product before I put it in the oven. Right, I think we're about done now. All the potatoes are in there, all the mushrooms are in there, the garlic's in there. So we're about to put it in the oven. It's 250 degrees Celsius. What I can say about this, you can add extra vegetables if you want to, like a bit of cauliflower or broccoli, anything you want. And also, this dish needs to be like crispy, so the dish I'm using today is about 2 inches thick. Normally you could probably put it in a dish which is like 1 inch thick layer, so it's more crispy. So what I'll be doing with this, every 10 minutes or so I'll be turning it over so it cooks everything crispy on the top, and turn it over and over again. Right, into the oven she goes. Okay, it's a fan assisted oven, so it should cook it a bit better. Right, an update on the temperature. I did say earlier it was 250 degrees. It's actually 200 degrees, otherwise you'll burn the knackers off it. I do apologise. 200 degrees C. Should take about, I'd say about 1 hour to cook. Keep on stirring it every 10 minutes so everything gets crispy on the top, then you stir it around. But as I say, because you haven't got the dish, a longer dish would be better. Have a smaller filling, which is probably like 1 inch, then everything should crisp evenly. This is going to be a deep filled dish today, so we'll show you the finished product when it's done. Right, here we go. This meal's actually took an hour and a half because I wanted it very crispy, and it's steamed the camera up. There we go. As I said, if you made it thinner layers on a bigger dish, it would probably take a lot smaller. So here we go. Oh, look at this. See it bubbling? Right, I'll just serve a bit of this up, or you can eat it out the dish. You can add any sauce to this as well. So I'm just going to serve a piece up and try it. Even Jackie was saying all night, saying, that smells gorgeous. So I'm just going to taste it now. Right, I've just served a bit of it onto a plate. Now it's the taste time. This smells gorgeous. Here we go. As you can see, it's not crispy all the way through. Next time I make this, I think I'll make it a bit thinner layers. That is beautiful. A little tiny bit of garlic coming through, a little bit of spice off the pepper, a bit of margarine taste there, a bit buttery taste. That's beautiful. A little bit of curry. So what I'm going to do now is add a little bit of flavour to it, which it's got enough flavour. Add a bit of brown sauce to it. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Sorry, my mouth's burning. Thanks for watching this cooking video. I hope you like it. By the way, these potatoes were raw, so it took a bit longer. But as I say, next time the layer is going to be a bigger dish when I make it, probably next week. And have it a thinner layer so it's more crispy. And I think I'm going to name this dish what can I name it? Saucy scallops. That's what I'm naming this dish. So anyway, there's one for you, Drew. I just thought I'd been promising for ages to make a video, so there you go. Saucy scallops.